Kim Ji-eun.
Hi, my name is Shin Woo-kyung.
We will have a presentation of Beauty and the Beast. A widow merchant lives in a mansion with his 6 children, 3 sons and 3 daughters.
All his daughters are very beautiful, but the youngest, Beauty, is the most lovely, as well as kind, well-read, and the pure of the heart, while the 2 elder sisters, in contrast, are wicked, selfish, vain, and spoiled.
They secretly taunt Beauty and treat her more like a servant than a sister.
The merchant eventually loses all of his wealth in a tempest at sea, which sinks most of his merchant fleet.
He and his children are consequently forced to live in a small farmhouse and work for their living.
Some years later, the merchant hears that one of the trade ships he had sent has arrived back in port, having escaped the destruction of its compatriots. Before leaving, he asks his children if they wish for him to bring any gift back for them.
The sons ask for weaponry and horses to hunt with, whereas his oldest daughter asks for clothing, jewels, and finery dresses, possible as they think his will has returned.
Beauty is satisfied with the promise of a rose as none grow in their part of the country.
The merchant, to his dismay, he finds that his ship's cargo has been seized to pay his debts, living in penniless and unable to buy his children's present. During his return, the merchant becomes lost during a storm. Seeking shelter, he enters a dazzling palace.
A hidden figure opens the giant doors and silently invites him in. The merchant finds tables inside laden with food and drink, which seem to have been left for him by the palace's invisible owner. The merchant accepts this gift and spends the night there.
The next morning, as the merchant is about to leave, he sees a lost garden and recalls that Beauty had desired a rose. Upon picking the loveliest rose he can find, the merchant is confronted by a hideous beast which tells him for taking his most precious possession after accepting hospitality. The merchant must die.
The merchant begs to be set free, arguing that he had only picked the rose as a gift for his youngest daughter.
The beast agreed to let him to give the rose to Beauty, but only if the merchant or one of his daughters will return.
The merchant is upset but accepts this condition.
The beast sent him on his way with veils, jewels, and fine clothes for his sons and daughters, and stresses that Beauty must never know about his deal.
The merchant, upon arriving home, tries to hide the secret from Beauty, but she pries it from him.
Her brothers say they will go to the castle and fight the beast, but the merchant dissuades them. They will stand no chance against the monster.
Beauty then agrees to go to the beast's castle. The beast receives her graciously and informs her that she is now mistress of the castle and he is her servant.
He gives her lavish clothing and food and carries a lengthy conversation with her. Every night the beast asks Beauty to marry him, only to be refused each time.
After each refusal, Beauty dreams of a handsome prince who pleads with her to answer why she keeps refusing him, to which she replies that she cannot marry the beast because she loves him only as a friend.
Beauty does not make the connection between the handsome prince and the beast and becomes convinced that the beast is holding the prince captive somewhere in the castle.
She researches and discovers multiple enchanted rooms, but never the prince from Beauty's dreams. For several months, Beauty lives a life of luxury at the beast's castle, having every whim catered by invisible servants, with no end of riches to amuse her, and an endless supply of exquisite finery to wear. Eventually, Beauty's becomes homesick and begs the beast to allow her to go see her family.
He allows it on the condition that she returns exactly a week later.
Beauty agrees to this and set off for home with an enchanted mirror and ring. The mirror allows her to see what is going on back at the beast's castle, and the ring allows her to return to the castle in an instant when turned 3 times around her finger.
Her older sisters are surprised to find her well-fed and dressed in finery.
She tries to share the magnificent gowns and jewels the beast gave her with her sisters, but they turned into rags at her sisters' touch and are restored to their splendor when returned to beauty as the beast meant them only for her.
Her sisters are envious when they hear of her happy life at the castle, and hearing that she must return to the beast on a certain day, beg her to see another day, even putting onions in their eyes to make it appear as though they are weeping. They hope that the beast will be angry with Beauty for breaking her promise and eat her alive. Beauty's heart is moved by her sister's first show of love and agrees to stay. Beauty begins to feel guilty about for breaking her promise to the beast and uses the mirror to see him back at the castle.
She is horrified to discover that the beast is lying half dead from heartbreak near the rose bushes from which her father plucked the rose, and she immediately uses the ring to return to the beast. She weeps over the beast's wrist and saying that she loves him. When her tears strike him, the beast transformed into the handsome prince from Beauty's dreams.
The prince informs her that long ago a fairy turned him into a hideous beast after he refused her in from the rain. That only by finding true love, despite his ugliness, could the curse be broken. He and Beauty are married and they live happily ever after together.
We will have conversation depending on situation.
Conversation at bookstore. Or what did you do on the weekend?
I went to the new bookstore downtown. Have you been there?
Yes, they put lots of cozy chairs in the bookstore. I like that.
Oh, actually, I wonder why they did that.
I think it helps the bookstore sell more.
Really? What if people just read books sitting on the chairs without buying them?
I heard that the longer people stay, the more they are likely to buy.
That makes sense.
More chairs can attract more customers and sales will go up.
You're right. Conversation at beautiful garden. Melanie, do you like this place?
Yes, thanks for taking us to this beautiful garden, Tony.
You're welcome. It's my job. Do you want me to take a picture of you?
Sure. Oh no, I can't find my camera.
Really? When was the last time you used it?
I took a picture in the magic tower this morning when you were guiding us around there.
Maybe you lost it there.
Probably. What can I do?
I'll pull the rose and found in the magic tower. You just look around the garden with your family.
Thanks, Tony.
Conversation between friends. Harry, have a look at this picture. It's from flea market yesterday.
Wow, there are heart-shaped balloons in the air.
Yeah, look at this man playing the guitar. On the left.
Interesting. This boy must be your brother Kevin. He is playing with a yo-yo.
Right, he bought it there.
I see. Oh, you're wearing a hat with flower. It's pretty.
Thanks, I got it there for just $1.
Great. You're eating ice cream. Did you buy it from the ice cream cart on the right?
Yes, it was delicious.
It looks like you had a good time there.
Conversation at school. What are you doing, Sam?
I'm filling out an application to join the school movie club.
Really? I'm also interested in the club.
Let's join together then.
I'd love to, but I already belong to the science club.
You can join both.
You're right. I have to check the movie club's meeting schedule first, though.
Then I'll pick up the movie club brochure for you from club room later.
That'll be great. Thanks.
No problem. I'll have to go submit this application form anyway. Conversation between the friends. Sabina, have you finished packing for your trip?
You mean the trip to New York?
Yes, you're leaving this weekend, right?
Oh, actually, I canceled the trip.
Why? Do you have new project coming up?
No, it's just because of my parents.
Is there something wrong with them?
Not really. I just want to spend my vacation at my parents' house.
Yeah, they moved to the countryside last year.
Yeah, I miss them a lot. It'll be great to stay with them.
Sure, they'll be happy to have you there. Conversation at bakery. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning, Robin. How may I have you today?
This bagel sandwich looks so delicious. How much is it?
It was originally $5, but it's $3 now. We are having a sale to celebrate our 10th anniversary.
Great. I'll take 2 bagel sandwiches.
Okay, what about coffee?
Is it on sale too?
Sure, you can take any coffee for just $2.
Wow, I'll order 2 cappuccinos.
Anything else?
That's all. Here's my credit card.
Conversation at home. Honey, what are you looking at?
It's the website of the Funtown Amusement Park. How about taking the kids this weekend?
Good idea. It's located in Southern California, right?
Yes, it will take 1 hour to get there by car.
What time shall we leave here?
About 8 in the morning. The park is open from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay. Are there any programs that our kids will find interesting?
Yes, they offer many special programs including animal feeding.
Great. I'll go tell the kids now.
Go ahead, they'll be excited to hear that.
Conversation at the mall. Hello, how may I have you, sir?
I'm looking for a toaster.
These 5 are our best sellers. How about this one slice toaster?
It's nice, but I want to toast at least 2 slices at a time.
Then you need to choose one out of these 3 models. May I ask your price range?
Well, I don't want to spend more than $50.
You have 2 options left then. Which color do you like better?
I'll go with the silver one.
Okay, good choice.
Conversation between the friends. Natalie, I'm happy you and I are doing this Chinese presentation together.
Me too. We need to make a 5-minute presentation next Friday.
Yes, why don't we go to the library to start our research now?
That's a good idea, but I'm worried.
About what?
You're good at public speaking, but I'm a terrible speaker in front of people.
Come on, you're good enough. You just need more confidence and practice.
I'm afraid we don't have enough time to practice before the presentation.
Don't worry, I can help you. If we work together, we can make it.
Thanks, I'll try hard to improve my public speaking skills.
Conversation at gift shop. What are you looking at, Monica?
I'm looking for a birthday gift for my son Willie.
I see. Did you find anything good?
Not yet. Do you have any ideas?
Why don't you get him a drone?
A drone? I'm not sure if he'll like it.
Of course he will. Boys are crazy about drones these days.
Willie is just 9 years old. Do you think he can fly a drone?
I guess so, he will. There are quite a lot of drones for kids.
Are you there safe enough for a 9-year-old?
Yes, as long as you're getting a nice drone for his age.
Thanks for listening.